hope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last ride. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get. Come slide. I got a feeling, get it crackin', kill it. In the back, chillin', I want you to get. Come slide with me. I just wanna put the cream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a bees, a little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shot for the theater. Ever since you're young, I've been the leader, I'm the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't shit. Just to got to say about watching other hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on the power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to the trying to policy. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already.
Alright, bro, you can send it.
Ain't on already, I'm good. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high up the ceiling, come, I want you to get. Slide. I got a feeling, get it crackin', kill it. In the back, chillin' with you, I want you to get. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you fall shy with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, plus I keep it.
Alright, go look, bro.
Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, that did drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot, so. Came along, well, Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, all 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the place. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Jesus Luzardo. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Sal Frelick leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
That is first, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. He was late there, strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here comes Christian Yelich. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one 95 to finish him off. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, DL Hall.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's Harper now.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Luzardo back to work. Luzardo, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Check swing, called strike. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas makes his way towards it, and there's one down. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Out to center. Rojas coming on. Makes the grab. 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss, and he got him to
0-1.
chase. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Freeland going back. Got it. Great leaping catch. And now it's Alec Bohm. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Mitchell sizes this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Now the third baseman, Oliver Dunn.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is empty. Strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side. Stott over to first in time. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now here is Sal Frelick. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Popped up left side. Turner brings it in for the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's JT Realmuto. Hit in the air, left field. Chourio racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. Strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. swing and a ball drilled center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, on to the fourth. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that's way high. 1-0.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Checks over to first, back safely. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, here's Trey Turner. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Mitchell makes the grab. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fly to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2 is the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Luzardo back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. That one to first. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swinging a ground ball, tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and here comes Alec Bohm. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Peguero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Grounds one to short. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-2.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stop in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off to the right. Realmuto off of first with 2 away. Peguero throws over. Realmuto gets back easily. Back over to first, and he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move.
Runner, yes,
Realmuto runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pickoff move to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball. That one fouled off. Real Muto hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Jackson Chourio will hit next. 1 for 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Chourio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss, and a count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short, sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, William.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one missing low.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Chourio hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Johan Rojas, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Frelick pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. So 2 down. Bryce Harper digs in now. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Turner runs. Ball outside. No throw. He's in there safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. The 1-1 is fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Over to first, and Castellanos is out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Christian Yelich. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Here's a high chopper. Throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Ryan Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air left field. Chourio pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. And a foul ball.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Max Kepler getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one misses up and in. And the count's full. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Lazar back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. Misses inside. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is JT Realmuto. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And delivers outside. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards right center. Mitchell going after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out to short, Ortiz. To first, that is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. The number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Now pitching for the field. Number 50.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
All right, good game, G. Yeah, we'll try later on. All right, yeah.